The woman opened her mouth to catch the muddy water dripping from the car roof. Tears streamed down her face. She hadn't had a single drop to drink in 2 days. Wiping her tears, she took out an empty bottle and carefully collected the last bit of water. When it was full, she tore a piece of cloth, took some cotton and gauze, and made a simple filter. At last, she managed to drink a few precious sips of clean water. But a new danger appeared. The air around her was running out. Her chest tightened, her breathing grew shallow, yet she refused to give up. She searched through the car and finally found a screwdriver in the storage box. Clenching her teeth, she struck at the sunroof again and again until the compacted soil above began to loosen. She quickly blocked the falling debris with her hands, then took apart a camping pole and extended it through the narrow opening. To make it longer, she taped each section together, her palms bleeding from the effort. Using her designer bag as a cushion, she pushed the pole upward with all her strength. Finally, it broke through the surface and fresh air poured in. For the first time in days, she took a deep breath of oxygen. She shouted for help through the tube and tried to find a phone signal, but there was none. In despair, she lit a tissue to create smoke, hoping someone outside would notice. But the smoke filled the car instead, making her cough and choke as tears blurred her vision. At her final moment of strength, she turned on her phone to record her last message. Then, suddenly, the sunroof gave way. A wave of mud and debris crashed down. When she opened her eyes again, she realized she was still alive. With her remaining strength, she crawled upward until she broke through the surface. As sunlight touched her face again, her eyes turned cold, filled with hatred. The man who betrayed her would pay for everything. At that very moment, the man was holding a fake funeral, pretending to mourn her death. But he never imagined that, before everyone's eyes, the woman he buried would appear alive at her own funeral. The husband's face turned pale with terror.